What a world is your homeboy Wordplay TJ. In this series, I'm going to take you under the lines of my songs. And at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal the lines that I love the most. So In the Mail is a song that is really special to me. It's from my 9th album, Terry, and what's special about that album is these are all the stories from my childhood that I haven't shared with my audience. So In the Mail is a story about a time as a teenager when I started making music. I had always sung in the choir, but I had not kind of figured out what I wanted to do musically, or even that I wanted to do music to begin with. I was a visual artist, so I used to draw all the time and had art classes from the time I was very young up until the time that I graduated high school and even in college. But simultaneously, I was also a choral student. And so from elementary school up until high school, I spent time in choir, just honing my voice and getting to know my voice and singing as much as I possibly could. And I would do that singing in church as well. So when I finally understood that I wanted to do music, I had no experience. I didn't have any experience producing songs. I didn't have any experience writing songs, and I definitely didn't have any experience performing them. I had fell in love with rap music in middle school and started to study Ludacris, Jay-Z, and some other MCs that I really enjoyed. So I fast forward back to the point where I discovered that I wanted to do music, and I just figured that I didn't want to let anything stop me. I had all the time in the world and I had all the energy to figure out how to produce music, how to rap, and how to put it out to the world. And so that's what I did. I started composing in FL Studio. It was called Fruity Loops at the time. I started to write raps almost every single day. And then I went to bars and clubs and performed at open mics. I wanted to make sure that I had enough reps in that no matter if, people didn't take me seriously at that point, they would take me seriously at one point in my life. So I could just keep working at it and working at it and working at it until people finally noticed that I was legitimate. All those reps added up to who I am today. And if I had quit on myself, then I wouldn't have made it to who I am today. So the song In the Mail takes you from sitting in my bedroom all the way to now to where I'm headlining stages, spending time getting audiences to know my music over and over again. When I wrote this song, I wanted audiences to feel the emotions behind what I experienced and apply it to their own lives. So have you ever felt like you were climbing a mountain that was too big to climb? You had goals that were too big to reach, and you just didn't know where to start. That is In the Mail. I wanted audiences to know that you're going to face obstacles every single day. But what's not going to happen for you is you won't see the fruits of your labor unless you stand in front of those obstacles and have the dedication to tackle them every single moment and experience a little failure in the process. I think along the way, you're going to experience people that don't understand. You're going to doubt yourself in the process, and you're going to be in a space where you fail a lot. But that failure is what makes you stronger. What you can't do is stop. And what I realize is the more that I overcome those obstacles, the more I put effort into what I love to do, the more that I dedicate myself, the more I practice, the more I get better, and the more audiences will love what I do. And eventually, you don't have to worry about getting paid for it. The check will be in the mail. With that said, these are the lines that move me the most. No fans, no bands, no stands, just work my brow getting hotter than the pavement. Sitting in amazement, my doubts, my fears just melt in the pages. Here's to seeing your check in the mail. Until next time, it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ. Peace.